Hello everyone and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. This is Colin and today we're going to continue our adventure through the Arcane portal. We are doing quest 10, Fear of the Dark. I know my sons are scared of the dark, so I can understand that. With the guardian demon defeated, the party soon finds itself in a thick web of subterranean passages. Before the heroes, the road seems to split exactly in two. One side leads to a series of narrow caves from which unsettling noises echo forth. The other follows a carved stone corridor ending at a heavy metal door that, judging from the signs on the ground, has been recently used. Whichever way they choose, the party is confident in the final goal of this adventure. Keep marching through the darkness and stop the ritual before it's too late. We can see here we have our enemies set up. Look at this. We got all the Ifrits. We got all the Nightwalkers, except for the red ones, of course. And then one green demonic cultist and one blue demonic cultist. Here's our event deck and how it's set up. We have no effects for day and night, and we all know what our quest fail is. Look at this. We got tons of tiles set to the side. This is how we're starting. We start here. We put an overlay here to show that it takes an additional movement to move across here. We got a search. We have one shadow token, actually. So what happens is I grabbed 3 and randomly chose one of them, and it's placed here. Before we go on to this quest, we do get to visit the Emporium, and I'm going to be a busy bee there. I'm going to use up a ton of money, and you're going to see why. First of all, this is for Ariel. These are the 3 things that she had in her backpack. So she's got bandages, she's got her haste potion, and her backpack. Okay, so that means her total backpack size is 3 plus 2, which is 5. She's also going to buy a bag, which will make it a total of 7. So then what she's going to do is, and she's going to buy that bag for free using her merchant ability. So her merchant ability gives her a 45 coin discount for that. So that costs 40 coins. Boom, we got that. Then she's going to pay the 80 coins for the Sunstrike. And then she is also going to pay for 50 coins one of the 2 bounties. We have defeat 3 demonic cultists. Yes, please. And we can get 3 soul shards and a treasure. So we're definitely going to do that. Here we have Icarus's backpack. Okay, so for him, we have a total space of 2 from his card, plus 2 from here, that's 4. He's going to buy a backpack so he can also hold 7. So he's going to have his icy knives, he has the Shivan stone, he has the flaming sword, because I never know, sometimes it's nice to have the flaming sword versus the Siphon, so I'm going to hold both because we can always change them. Those ones are the ones that he had before. He doesn't need to buy. He doesn't need to buy the backpack. He found that in the treasure deck. He's going to power up his scale armor, so we can move that out. That costs 50 gold to do that. He is also going to buy one of the 2 fire immunity elixirs. Costs 30 coins. Discard all fire tokens until time phase. Discard fire tokens from all areas moving through, including starting and ending areas. Yes, please. And then I thought it'd be kind of fun to give him an elixir of strength. Until time phase, your weapon inflicts plus 2 attack, especially because he has that ability to make a second attack. So we can maybe pair that with doing 2 individual attacks, or pair it with our one where we can cleave and hit 2 people in the same spot. We can get 2 additional hits for that attack. He still has... Oh, wait, I need to tell you about this one. We did get the other bounty. This one, each time you kill an enemy, roll a red die. If you get a gremlin, the bounty is fulfilled. And the reward is when we bring this back to the Emporium, 1 random soul weapon. That's awesome. So, yeah, not likely, but we'll get to have that until it actually happens. So every time he kills an enemy, I can just roll a red die, and 1 out of 10 chance, I can get him a soul weapon. He's the only one who doesn't have one. Last but not least, we have Thorgar. He's going to use all but 40 of his money, which is pretty impressive. He's going to power up his scale armor. He's also going to recharge 1 on his artifact, so he's back up to 4 charges on that. These are the 2 that he had before, his Blessed Hammers and the Healing Elixir. He's buying a backpack, so his backpack size is 3, plus this 3 is 6. So he's also going to buy the Fire Immunity Elixir, the Holy Water. You roll a red die, and then if you get a hit, target undead enemy suffers 3 HP and becomes stunned. I mean, why not, right? And then we have, this one looks so cool, Polymorph Elixir. This is a free action. Until time phase, you gain flying and count as 5 figures for controlling or dominating your area. So he can ignore hindrances. It is a consumable, but he can ignore hindrances, and he'd be considered 5 characters. How awesome would that be? And then he could power up his Thunderstrike. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I do want to mention one thing I've been doing wrong this entire playthrough. It hasn't made a huge difference, but sometimes it might, so I'm going to be doing it right going forward. Look at what step 2 is of defending. So this is defending against an attack. you first look at armor and you subtract the total amount of hits. Then you use step 3, which is magic shields. I'd been always using magic shields before armor. Now, most of the time it doesn't matter if I was there taking enough damage anyways, but that's both for enemies and for heroes. I need to remember that the first thing that we need to worry about is armor. Then it'll be magic shields. With all of that out of the way, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, Steve, if you guys know who Steve is, he has just played this quest, and he said he went to the right. So because of that, I said, well, I'm going to go to the left, because I don't know if one way is better than the other, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Icarus, because I always start off with Icarus. He's going to go ahead and do a movement here for 2 movement points. His third movement here, and I don't believe... Yeah, they definitely don't have a line of sight here, so I'm going to have to do a dash to get to here, and then we can flip this, and we have, oh yay, 2 enemies. Let's see what shows up here. Our first enemy, which will be controlled by Icarus, will be a green Nightwalker, and then our second enemy will be a blue Ifrit, and that one will be controlled by Thorgar. Neither of them have powers, so we're set to go. So I knew we weren't going to be able to get into that space, but that's the advantage of the Seafin. The Seafin has a range of 1. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try and hit that green Nightwalker, because remember that green Nightwalker has that stupid Warden ability, so we get -1 attacks on anyone else in its area, so we're just going to attack him. So we normally would get 1 auto success. We're going to focus for 2 auto successes, but that Nightwalker has all but Arcane or -1 hits, so we're just going to get 1 auto success, and then we're rolling only 3 blue dice. Not a great attack, but hey, it's better than nothing. And we get 1, 2, 3 total hits. Oh, I got 2 stars. Bummer, I didn't get a third one. With 3 total hits, he will block 1 with his armor, and he rolls 2 blue dice for defense. He blocks 1, but we actually did hit him for 1. So he'll take 1 point of damage. He only has, what, 6 health left? That'll end Icarus' turn, so we'll go ahead and draw our encounter card. Activate all green enemies, which we do. We have our green Nightwalker. No one is within range 0, so we'll use the plus here. Move to engage the closest hero. If charged and in the same area as a wounded enemy, no, we don't have to do that. Otherwise, attack with Spectral Hand. Spectral Hand is 1 auto success with 4 blue dice. 1 lightning, it's lethal too, though. And if he gets 3 stars, he can perform a second attack. He'll go ahead and move himself into here and attack. We have 1 auto success. We'll roll up 4. And he only gets, oh, he only got 2 stars, good. But he gets a total of 3 successes, or 3 hits. We have 2 armor, so that will block 2 of those, and then 1 magic defense will block the third. See, so that made it a little bit better than losing both magic armor. Next, we'll have Thorgar go. He'll move 1, 2, 3, and dash for 4 to move into here. He's then going to attack for his second action. Remember, we're still not dominating here because these guys count as 2 characters, so it's 2 to 3. We're controlling, but not dominating. What do you guys say we spend the 5 soul shards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 24. And do a big hit here. See if we can hit that blue Ifrit as well. So we have 4 auto successes because I am going to focus for our second action. And then let's see what we get. We don't, oh man, we do not have a star. So I'm definitely going to use Thorgar's Divine Aid ability and re-roll this one. I like the critical, so I'm going to keep these 2. I'm hoping. No, we got another lightning bolt. So we're not going to do the area of effect. We couldn't KO anyways because these guys are all flying. But we definitely critical, which is great. So let me grab a critical token from here. And that Nightwalker will have -1 health. Great, so he now only has 5 health. And he's getting hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total damage. All of this is an arcane attack. So all he gets to do is block 1 with his armor. So that puts it at 6. And he rolls 2 blue dice. And he gets 1 defense. So that's 5 damage. Plus the 2 that he has on him. 5 plus the 2 is 7. Done. Well, at least he took him out. He'll drop for us 1 of our loot tokens, which we'll pick up. And that is a treasure. We'll grab that in a second. And we get 2 of our soul shards back from him. So we're at 27. The treasure that we have is a vortex. 4 red dice. It's an attack bash. Oh, that is cool. I think Thorgar has 1 space left. Let me check. No, never mind. That is Ariel. So I'll just drop this in that spot and Ariel can pick it up. But that was a beautiful shot. Unfortunately, though, we didn't hit the blue Ifrit. That's what I was hoping for. The nice thing is that blue Ifrit is going to be totally dominated by us, and we're already 1 space away from seeing where this tunnel leads. That'll end Thorgar's turn. Let's draw our next encounter card. Activate all engaged enemies. No, otherwise all enemies move up to 2 areas. He's going to run in there and get himself dominated. That just seems silly. But I'm not going to complain. He probably saw his brethren go down and he's trying to come in to take us out, not realizing what he's in for. For Ariel's activation, we're going to go ahead and have her move right into here. I'm doing that even though likely she will get fired because I want to be able to steal one of his magic armor. The Ifrit has 2 magic armor. Our first action will be to use the Astral Cape. Target enemy within range 1 and discards 1 of its magic per act, so we're still in act 1, and then you gain it. So she'll go up to 2, he'll go down to 1. Then what we're going to do is we're going to magic bolt him. He has 7 health. We already did 2 points of damage to him. He's down to 5. Finally, what we're going to do is Ice Manipulator him. So we are going to spend an action to focus. We're dominating that area as well. So that's 4 auto successes. And then something I kept forgetting to do during my last couple plays is roll 1 red die and then the 4 blue dice. So I am going to do that. I'm not going to worry about giving up a die with her ability to get a star. I'm hoping to get that within these 5 dice. 4 auto successes. Let's see what we get. That's not great. We did get a star though, so we'll at least stun him. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Ooh, 6, 7. Actually, that might be enough. Yep, looking here. He has 7 total health. We already put 2 on him from our bolt, so he has 5 health with 1 magic armor. So we needed to do a total of 6 damage. 2, 4, 6, 7 damage. He is toast. Looking here for that blue Ifrit, we can see he has, when this enemy dies, place a Fire 1 token in its area and all adjacent areas. So that means everyone's going to get a Fire 1 token. He did drop for us 20 coins and 2 more soul shards, so we'll go back up to 28. Almost back to where we were at the beginning of this quest. There are no enemies on the board, so I think we're just going to go ahead and end our turn, and let's go ahead and move to the event phase. Let's draw our event card, and we have counterattack. 2 or 3 spawn characters minus 1 enemies, so we need to spawn 2 enemies. Activate the closest enemy to the active hero. Ooh, okay. And just so you guys know, you might have noticed that I didn't bring Tristan with us. I really wanted to, but from what I'm understanding is I played it wrong in the last scenario, and he should have been a hero for pretty much everything, and that just doesn't seem right for a guy who can only move 2 spaces and attack with 2 red dice. So it didn't seem worth it to me to bring him with, which is a bummer because he was so fun to have in the last quest, but it is what it is. 2 enemies. Let's see what we get. Our first one we have is a blue Nightwalker, no powers, and then a green Ifrit, no powers. God, they're coming in their pairs of Ifrits and Nightwalkers. We'll be activating the blue Nightwalker because it is the highest ranking enemy. And it says, move to engage the closest hero. If charged and in the same area as a wounded enemy, no. Otherwise, it's going to attack with Spectral Hand. So it's actually going to go and attack Ariel with Spectral Hand. Ugh! And that's 2 auto successes with 4 blue dice. They spawned way over here. I'm wondering if maybe that means I should have gone that way, but it is what it is. I'm going this way. I've committed. Let's do it. He's going to run all the way over to here and attack Ariel. And unfortunately, he is going to dominate that area as well, so he gets 1 additional auto success. Icarus does have his taunt available, but I don't think he can use it because when he was determining his target, Icarus is not within range 3. He went towards the closest hero, and that was Ariel. So I think he's got to go and attack Ariel. So this is an attack, 3 auto successes. We're rolling up. Okay, only 2 stars, thank goodness, but he does have a lethal attack of 2. The advantage for Ariel is she has 4 magic defense. So that lethal 2 still gets blocked by 2 of her magic defense here. So that's going to block these 2. Then she still has 1, 2, 3, 4 more to deal with. She's got 2 more that she can block with this magic defense. And then she can roll up to 2 blue dice for defense. So we'll roll 2 blue dice. And we get no blocks. So she's going to take 2 points of damage. And you know what? I think I'm wrong. I think it's actually 3 points of damage. Ow. So she's already at half health, and she's going to take a point of damage because of the fire. Yeah, I need to be careful of Ariel. Moving to that time phase, both of these will tick down. She's the only one that used her powers, 2 and 1. Icarus will just get rid of the fire. He'd take 1 damage, heal it. Thorgar will take 1 point of damage and get rid of this. And yes, Ariel will take her 4th point of damage with her fire. She's so squishy. With Ariel in a bit of a bind, our trusty dwarf Thorgar is going to go ahead and pick up these coins first, because he likes money, but then turn around and move into this space, and he's going to try and attack this Nightwalker. Our first action we'll do is do our heal wounds, and we're going to heal all the damage on Ariel. Ariel is fully healed up. It'll take 2 time for that to come back. Next, we're going to use our Thunder Strike. We are going to attack. We have 3 auto successes plus 1 because we're going to focus. He has all but Arcane -1 attacks, but this is an Arcane attack. So we get 2 blue dice and 1 red die, hoping for a Lightning Bolt. Come on, there we go. That's a Lightning Bolt. Those 2 stink. So let's use our Divine Aid and re-roll them. And we get 1 more hit. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. We'll do our Lightning Bolt quick, which means we get to draw a critical for him. And his critical will be... Oh, he has -1 hit. Awesome. With 6 hits coming his way, he does have 1 armor, so that's going to block 1. He has 5. He then will roll 3 blue dice for defense, and he gets 1 defense, and that's it. Awesome. We just hit him for 4 damage. Sweet. That'll end Thorgar's activation. Let's go ahead and draw an encounter card. Activate all blue enemies. Okay, so that Nightwalker is going to attack. The Nightwalker is going to move to engage, and its preferred enemy is Icarus. And look at this, it's a range 0-1. That means it's going to move out of its area and go over where Icarus is. That's awesome. And he's going to attack with Spectral Hand. If not engaged with at least 2+ heroes, which he won't be then, he'll have Guard 2. Guard 2 states, move up to 5 areas to the most wounded enemy. Well, he is the wounded enemy, so he won't move. But yeah, he's going to move into Icarus's spot and attack him with Spectral Hand. Absolutely love it. He'll get off of Ariel's back, thank goodness, come into here and attack Icarus. And now they're both 2 characters each, so no one gets the additional domination bonus. He has 2 auto successes, rolling blue dice. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4 total hits. He does have lethal 2, but that's okay. That 2 points of damage, we have our 2 magic armor to block. So no worries about those 2 points of damage. And then he has the other 2 damage here that's going to be blocked by the armor. So yeah, Icarus can take some damage. We're going to have Ariel go next. She's going to go ahead and throw some dancing lights onto that Nightwalker. That means he has another -1 hit. I forgot he had a 1 from before, but it didn't matter with his attack because he still would have had enough to do the lethal 2 damage. So both of these, -1 hit and -1 armor. That means he has no armor. Then we're going to attack. We're going to do the level 3 here. We roll 2 red dice and 1 blue, and we're going to focus for 1 auto success. And this is an arcane attack, so we don't have to reduce it. So we're looking for as many hits as we can get here. That was a pretty awesome hit. All of the abilities doesn't matter for us because AoE or KO doesn't work for them. So we're hitting him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total damage. He has no armor. He'll roll 3 blue dice for defense. And he gets 3. Oh, seriously? So he only takes 2 damage from that hit. That puts him at 6 health. We still have 3 more to go. After doing that attack, we're going to go ahead and actually move into this space. The reason I'm doing that is that Nightwalker will always target Icarus because that's who he wants to attack. That's his preferred victim. But way over here, you can kind of see him that Ifrit wants to try and attack a magic hero. That would be Ariel. But now Ariel is behind Thorgar, so he'll probably go for Thorgar first. At least that's the hope. We'll flip our encounter card, and we have activate all F enemies. F enemies are the Nightwalkers. We've got our 2 auto successes here. He's attacking Icarus. And let's see. Oh, we do have a lightning bolt. So the 2 auto successes are going to go through our armor. We have no magic defense. So Icarus will take 2 points of damage straight for this. Then we have 1 additional damage, and that's it. That'll be blocked by the armor. And yeah, we didn't have 3 stars. So cool. Yeah, he's going to sneak in attacks. Ugh. We're now going to finish this round with Icarus. We're going to go ahead and have him attack with his Seafin. He's going to focus, so he keeps his total of 3 auto successes, 1 here plus the 2 there. He normally get -1 because it's not an arcane attack. He has 4 dice, and before I roll this, I'm going to take Icarus's 2 damage and knock it down to 1. Because that Nightwalker had -2 successes for hits. He did 3 total damage, -2, so only 1, but it was still lethal, so it went through his armor. So he only has 1 point of damage. Sorry about that. Okay, he has his 3 auto hits, rolling 4 blue dice, and these 2 were terrible. But we did get us... This is great. We can ignore armor, which he doesn't have. But we can slow him as well. Let's see if we killed him, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total hits. Okay, and then he is going to roll 3 blue dice for defense. We're hoping for no shields. And he got 1, 2 shields here. So out of the 5 damage, we did 3. And that is just enough to kill him because he had 6 damage on him, plus 3 is a total of 9. Oh, just took him out. So he's going to give us 3 soul shards. So we'll go 29, 30, 31. We're at 31 total soul shards. We get another loot token. We'll grab that and then we'll flip it up. And that's 10 coins. So we'll pick that up. And you know what? We do have a search token here. Let's go ahead and do that for our second action. We're hoping for a star, not a lightning bolt. And we get an SS. So we didn't find anything. We still have our movement. So I think I'm going to move here to find out what's at this waypoint token. Steve, did you send me down the wrong path? The dark cave winds through the rocks like a serpent's coils. Just like the stalking reptile, devilish creatures seem to lie in ambush among the shadows, waiting for their prey to come closer. Place and connect the following map tiles to the tiles 9B as shown, and 11B and 18B. Place waypoint 4 on the appropriate number of shadow tokens as shown, and remove waypoint 2 from the quest. And so the tunnels continue to delve. Our dwarf is probably happy. Everyone else not so much. Now, you know what? Icarus killed that Nightwalker. He has his bounty. Let's roll a red die, and if we get a gremlin, we can get a soul shard when we go back to the Emporium. Come on, gremlin. No. A 1 in 10 chance, it's not going to happen. But you never know, right? We have activate 3 enemies. Okay, we only have 1 on the board, and then we will shuffle this. We just have that green Ifrit. We're going to make that green Ifrit try and catch up to us. He definitely has no line of sight. Move 1 area towards the closest hero. If it's at least 1 hero in line of sight, no. Otherwise, move it up to 2 areas. So it's just going to move 3 areas towards the closest hero. We'll just have him move 1, 2, 3. He's going to come around and try and catch us from behind. That'll end this round. Let's go ahead and discard our event card, and we're ready to start the next time phase. During that time phase, Icarus will heal his 1 point of damage. Thorgar will tick this down to a 1. We will have both Magic Bolt and Dancing Lights back. The Thunderlord will go down to 1, and the Ice Manipulator will go down to 1. And then Icarus will get his 2 Magic Shields back. I know we're leaving Thorgar a little bit behind, but I kind of want to see what's going to happen here, and if I have to start running back the other way. That way Thorgar doesn't go all the way over and have to come all the way back. So I'm going to go ahead and move Icarus 1, 2. The moment that he's here, we're going to have to reveal this shadow token. It is 1 enemy. Let's see what we get. We get the blue Nightwalker, another Nightwalker, so lots of demons here. One of those demon cultists must be hidden at the bottom of this pile. And let's go ahead and move in here for our third action, and we'll look at what waypoint 4 provides us. As the rough terrain becomes rougher, the hero catches a glimpse in the darkness of some evil creature nearby. Worse, unsettling noises from the caves behind suggest that the situation is about to become even more dangerous. Place and connect the 10B map tile to the 11B tile as shown. Place the difficulty overlay, waypoint X, and the appropriate number of shadow tokens as above. Oh no, that means we're going to have to spawn another enemy. Remove waypoint 4 token from the quest. Spawn 1 enemy in the shield spawn gate. Unless 2 enemies, if there's 4 more heroes, there's not. So we'll just do, wow, we're going to be spawning 2 more enemies. Well, I don't know. That might be a 2 enemy one. I can't remember. These caves are growing. So we're going to have to spawn 1 enemy over there. But then let's see what this token is. It's a champion, 1 enemy with a power. So we're going to spawn first that enemy and then this enemy with a power. The one that's going to spawn at the shield will be a blue Ifrit, and that will have a power. So its power will be 1 magic protection. So that means it'll have a total of 3. That one's going to be in the shield spot. Now this other enemy will have 1 additional power. Oh, yeah, demonic cultist. Great. So he's actually going to have 2 powers. His first one will be, if wounded, all attacks performed by this enemy are critical. That's his frenzy. And then the second one, because he's a champion, he is a flying demonic cultist. That's awesome. And not awesome all at the same time. Okay, we've got ourselves lots of enemies to deal with. With all of the spawning out of the way, let's go ahead and finish Icarus's activation. All he's done is his move. He's then going to go ahead and attack this blue Nightwalker, and he's going to focus it. We have our 3 auto successes. We'll focus for the 4th, but he's resistant to non-arcane attacks, so it's back down to 3. Roll 4 blue dice, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total damage. We have this, so we can ignore his armor, and he is slowed. So with 5 total damage and no armor, he will then roll 3 dice for defense. So he'll roll both of these, 5, 4, 3. We just dealt him 3 damage for that first attack. I will take that. But we're definitely not done. we are going to use our Accurate Strike and perform an extra weapon attack. This one will not have the focus, so we'll only start with 2 auto successes, but we'll still roll 4 blue dice. And let's see what we get. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. So we hit him for 3 damage. This one does not ignore the armor, so he'll block this one. So he has 2 blue dice for the 2 hits that are coming in. He blocks that one. He does not block the other one, so he will take a 4th point of damage. Unfortunately, that's all he can do, but overall I'm still happy with it. We'll flip our next one. We have activate all blue enemies. We have 2 blue enemies on the board. The one that he's actually going to activate first is the blue Ifrit, because he controls that one, and then Thorgar controls the Nightwalker, so we'll do the Nightwalker second. The blue Ifrit will do the plus symbol, move up to 3 areas towards the closest hero. If engaged, no, he will not be engaged, so he'll just move up 3 spaces. I'm very nervous that we're going the wrong way, but 1, 2, 3, I don't really know what else I'm going to do. I think maybe I'm going to do Thorgar next. I'm going to have him run away and try and move up that way. Yeah, it just doesn't seem perfect, but I don't know what else to do. Fortunately for us, the blue Nightwalker was slowed, so he'll just go until his first period. Move to engage. Done. So that's all he's going to do. He'll then discard this slow token the next time he can actually attack. I was thinking of activating Thorgar next, and in all honesty, I probably should, but I think I'm going to go with Ariel because Ariel can maybe take out one of these enemies. So she's going to, for a free action, pick up this Vortex. She has 1 more spot open in her bag after that. She'll then move 1, 2, 3 over to here, and she's going to attack that Nightwalker. She's going to start off by magic bolting him. That will give him 6 points of damage. He only has 3 health left. Then we're going to reduce his armor to 0 and his attack by 1 with our Dancing Lights. And then we're going to use our Mystic Scepter. And I think we're going to spend the 2 soul shards to bump it up. So we'll go down to 29. That's all right. Because then we get 2 auto successes and we're going to focus for 3 auto successes because this is an arcane attack. We'll then roll our 1 red and 2 blue. And we do get 1, 2, and I'm going to re-roll this one due to our Archmage robe. Let's just re-roll 1 hit or defense die. Sweet. So we hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total damage. So 6, and then he gets to roll 3 blue dice for defense. And he gets, oh man, so he'll take 3 damage, which is actually still enough. He only has 9 health. 6 plus the 3 that we just did, 9, he's done. Oh, thank goodness. He'll give us 3 soul shards, so we'll actually net 1. 1, 2, 3. We'll move up to 32 soul shards, and he'll drop a loot token in Icarus's space, so we'll just place that one there. We'll end Ariel's activation by drawing an encounter card, and we have Corrupted Will. Activate all F enemies. Let me see. Our F enemies are Nightwalkers, Ifrits, and Demons are both magic. Sweet! So they're not going to activate. The active hero, or I should say otherwise, the active hero must shift one of their used powers back 1. I can take that. I'll take this Thunderlord that I have used, and I'll push it back to 2 times, because next time I'll have my Ice Manipulator out anyways. So that was a great pull. To end this round, Thorgar's going to go, and all he's going to do is go 1, 2, 3, and dash for 4 to try and get everybody back together. We'll then draw our encounter card, and we have activate 2 enemies, otherwise spawn 2 enemies. So we'll activate the 2 Ifrits. They're simply going to do move up to 3 areas. This one moves 1 and then moves 2 more. This one will just move 3. We're at least going to make them chase us down, huh? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. We'll then move to our event phase. Let's draw our event card, and we have a kind of magic. The active hero rolls a blue die, and they get these certain benefits. Oh, nice. So the active hero is Thorgar. Let's see what we get. And we get a star. Great. That gives us 3 more soul shards. I will take that. 33, 34, 35. Great usage for our Thunder Strike. During the time phase, our Thunderlord will go down to a 1. This one and this one, our Ice Manipulator and Dancing Lights, are ready. Magic Bolt will go down to 1. Accurate Strike will go down to 2, and our Healing Wounds will ready. Well, we've got a Demon Cultist in front of us and 2 demons behind us. Let's go ahead and take out that Demon Cultist first, shall we? We'll start with Icarus. First thing is he gets this loot token. He gets 50 coins. That will put him up to like 150 coins. Nice. Then what we're going to do is spend his movement of 3, 1, 2, 3, to move in here. He's dominating him, and he's going to attack him. He does have, though, 3 magic shields. We do get 5 automatic successes. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 for dominating for 4, plus 1 for focusing, that's 5. 5, and we're rolling 4 blue dice. Lots of hits here, lots of hits. 5, 6. No, that's only one additional hit. So we just did 6 points of damage. So that means he loses 3 of his magic shields, and he'll take 3 points of damage. But now he's wounded, which means every one of his attacks, he will cause critical for his attack. Maybe that wasn't good. But you know what? I forgot. We still have our Icy Knives. We've only done one action. Let's do our Icy Knives as our second attack. We get 1 auto success there. It's actually 2 because we are dominating. We'll roll 3 blue dice. I just don't want to see a gremlin. And we didn't get a gremlin. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heck yeah, 5 damage. That'll take him out. He only has 3 health left. We got rid of all of his magic armor. So we just totally killed him. I was hoping to have Ariel actually take him out. But I will still take that. So he'll drop for us 15 coins, which we'll pick up. And then 2 soul shards, so we're now at 37 soul shards. Oh, and we need to remember, we get to roll a red die, and on a gremlin, we fulfill our bounty. Come on. Oh, no, 2 lightning bolts. Don't forget, these guys have reincarnation 1, too. I need to roll a blue die. If I roll a star, they're going to spawn a demon there. Come on, not a star, not a star. Yes, a shield. We're good. We'll move to our encounter phase. For Icarus, we have close combat. Activate all engaged enemies, otherwise all enemies move up to 2 areas towards the closest hero. Yeesh, that's going to mean both of these guys are going to move to right here. So now it becomes, what do I want to do? Do I want to try and attack them or keep running away? Let's go ahead and have Ariel go. I think the first thing she's going to do is use her Astral Cape for Action 1. She's going to steal one of the 3 magic armor on the blue Ifrit, so he now only has 2, and she will get a 3rd one on her Astral Cape. That was Action 1. Second thing she's going to do is she's going to attack with her Vortex that she just got and use her second action to focus. That's going to give her a total of 5 successes. And you know what's great? Area of effect. That's the reason I want to do that. She can maybe hit both of these guys super hard. Let's just take them out. So 5 auto successes. And I'm being crazy. It's not 5 auto successes. It's 1 auto success, rolling 4 red dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. That's pretty good. We can re-roll 2 dice because we have Thorgar, and I'm going to do that because Thorgar's in our space. So we're going to keep these ones, and we're going to re-roll both of these. Okay, let's see what we get. And we get, oh man, I was hoping that we could get a star because I wanted +1 hit. We can bash. I don't really want to bash. But let's see, how much damage do we have here for each of them? We have a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total damage. They each still have 2 magic armor, so they'll each take a total of 4 damage. With the green Ifrit, though, Ariel will take 1 point of fire damage because he did suffer some damage there. She's then going to go ahead and use her Dancing Lights. That will at least give -1 attack. She's not going to do the level 4 ability, just the level 1. -1 attack on the blue Ifrit, just because if he does activate, he won't hit as hard then. She's then going to run away. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I want to go to that waypoint token just in case something bad happens. We have no actions, no combat actions, nothing left. So we're just going to end with Icarus. We're going to hang on with him. We were super close to taking out that green Ifrit. He only has 1 health left. It is what it is. Activate all M enemies. Okay, well, great. They're both M's. We'll start with the blue Ifrit. We have no one within range 0, but within range 1, we have attack with Flame Strike. If there are 2+ heroes, we don't have to worry about that. Otherwise, move away 1 area. So they're going to attack and then move away. And their attack will be only 1 auto success because of the -1. Thank goodness. So 1 auto success and 2 red dice. We'll give those 2 dice a roll. And we do get a lightning bolt, which means fire 2. So poor Thorgar is going to get some fire on him. He has fire 2. He's going to hit for 1, 2, 3 points of damage. This is an area of effect. That's why I wanted Ariel out of that space. So we're okay there. It is -1 armor. So we have 1 armor left. We'll negate this armor. Actually, no, he doesn't have 2 armor. He only has 1. So he'll use 1 magic armor or magic shield to block this one. He has 2 points of damage coming in. He can roll up to 4 dice. And he defends with both of them. So he didn't take any damage there, but that was only the first attack, and we're going to have to move away that blue Ifrit. He'll move himself into this space. The green Ifrit, if enemies control the victim's area, that's not going to happen. We won't move. He's just going to attack with Flame Strike. We've got 1 auto success and 2 red dice. Oh, 3 hits. That's it. No fire. We can roll 3 blue dice for defense because we don't get any armor. Our 1 armor is negated. Okay, come on. Shields. We get a lightning bolt, which is considered a shield. That's considered a shield. And we can re-roll this one with our re-roll any defense with our scale armor. You can see that here. So I'm using that lightning effect for this one. And 3 defense. Great. I love it. What do you guys think? Do you think Thorgar can take them both out with a hammer strike? I'm thinking so. As much as I want him to join our team, I'll just have him activate first next round. I'm going to have him take a step into here. And he is going to power up his Thunderstrike, hopefully get the AoE, and take them both out. We'll spend the 5 soul shards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will have our 4 auto successes, 3 here plus the 1 for focus, 1 red, 2 blue, and we're really hoping for a star. Come on, star. There it is. There it is, and there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the star. Yeah, they're both gone. One only has 1 health, and one has 3 health. Yeah, both of them are toast. Wow, that's an amazing hit. Now, I'm going to have to do a couple fires. Let's do this quick. So the green one is going to put a fire on him when he wounds him. So Thorgar takes 1 fire for that. Then they're going to place a bunch of fire in their locations and adjacent locations. So the green Ifrit will drop a fire 1 just in its location. That's going to give Thorgar another fire 1 and place a fire 1 in that location. The blue Ifrit, when he dies, you place a fire 1 in his location in every adjacent location. Well, that adjacent location has Thorgar in it as well, so I believe he takes another fire point of damage, or fire damage, and we'll place another fire 1 in that spot. We're going to gain 15 gold and another loot token. Here's our loot token. We'll flip it over. It's 20 gold, so we're going to get a total of 35 gold, and we're going to get 3 of those soul shards back. 1, 2, 3. We've only used 1 action, so let's go ahead and use our fire immunity elixir. Discard all fire tokens. Look at all these fire tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 2 that are in his spot. 5, 6. All of those are gone. Thank goodness. Now we've already moved, so we can't move, but at least this way we don't take 6 damage for fire. Do I have a favorite weapon in this game? Yes, I do, and that's called the Thunder Strike. That was so much fun. He could take out 2 enemies in 2 different locations. That's amazing. Okay, there's no enemies out on the board. We'll go ahead and move to that event phase. We're just going to discard event card, and then we'll move to our time phase. During our time phase, Ariel will take 1 point of damage for the fire that's on her. She will have all of her abilities readied, which is awesome. We have our accurate strike will go down to 1, and Thorgar will get 1 of his magic shields back. Well, I think it's safe to say we know who our MVP is in this game, or this quest, and that is Thorgar. First of all, he heals Ariel for 4 health when she only has 2 remaining. Then he can go and take out 2 enemies with 1 swing of his hammer. I think for this round, we'll start off with Icarus. Let's check out that X waypoint token, so we'll move him here. An invisible force blocks the hero's way. Looking closely, the hero spots a thin, magical veil of shimmering, iridescent green, alike to the northern lights, barring the grotto's exit. Beyond this barrier, the party notices a brutish yet fascinating natural landscape. A small underground lake crossed by a thin strip of stone that acts as a bridge upon its dark waters. Yet behind the glare reflected by the lake, the heroes notice something more. A horrible creature surfaces from the waters, its countless arms guarding the passage to the portal. However, the aquatic monster is of no immediate threat to the heroes. It is protected by the same magical barrier that prevents them from entering the cave. They must retrace their steps to either find a way to power down the barrier or reach the arcane portal through other means. Ah, Steve! I went the wrong way! If the 29B map tile is not in play, it's not. Place and connect the 29B map tile to the 10B map tile, and place waypoint 5 as shown above. Place the following elements as shown, the waypoint 5, a door, the magic lock, and the story event 1. Place and connect the 17B map tile to the 10B map tile as shown. Place and connect the 12B map tile to the 18B map tile as shown. Remove all tokens from the Shadow Reserve and create a new pool. So we'll have 1 single enemy, 1 champion, and 1 quest enemy. And then place the appropriate number of shadow tokens as shown, and then remove the X waypoint token from the quest. Well, I had to zoom out quite a bit to show this to you guys. Here's the 12B map tile. We have 1 shadow token here. And I don't think, because looking here, I would say that's hitting this black line. This black line goes to there. I don't believe Thorgar has line of sight. Let's see. Yeah, I would say no. So we're not going to have to reveal that one. However, up here, we are not so lucky. They definitely can see Ariel, of all people. Come on, Ariel. And we have an enemy with a power and a regular enemy that will spawn in this location. So our first enemy with a power will be an Ifrit, so he'll actually have 2 powers. His first power will be, in each time phase, heal 2 HP to self. And then its second power will be all on-hand attacks inflict -1 armor. Ooh, okay. Then we have our second enemy, and our second enemy is a blue cultist. And let's see what his power will be. His power will be all of his attacks get +1 blue die, and a gremlin will give you +1 hit. He's a fighter. So we can't go any further until we can get rid of this blasted barrier. We have only used 1 of our movement points, so I think we might as well go 2 and 3, move into here. We're tied at 2 and 2. The nice thing is we can at least try and taunt if that green Ifrit will activate, and then Ariel can maybe get out of range. We're going to see what Icarus can do. He's got 3 auto successes with his Seafin. He'll focus for the 4th. He's also going to use his Cleave, so he's actually going to attack both of them. So he'll roll 4 blue dice, and let's see, 2 additional damage. That's not bad. He's actually going to ignore armor, which isn't really that helpful, but he's going to slow both of them. That's amazing. So let's do the cultists first because they don't have any reduction in damage. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. They have 3 magic armor here, so we'll get rid of all 3 of those, and they take 3 points of damage. They do have 9 health, though. Holy moly, they have a lot of health. So they still have 6 health left. For the Ifrit will lose the 2 magic armor they have here, and then we'll take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 total damage from that attack. And they only have 5 health. Oh, we almost took him out. But we will get a Fire 1 because that is a green Ifrit, and they have a shield wall. Icarus used both of his actions, his movement and his combat. So we'll go ahead and move to the encounter phase. And we will draw activate all red enemies. There aren't any. Otherwise, activate all lowest rank. So there's that 1 green Ifrit. Unfortunately for us, the slow effect isn't going to help us because this is all 1 sentence, but it is a range of 0. So fortunately, he's not going to go for Ariel because Ariel is 1 space away. It just says, if wounded, which is true, he is wounded, attack twice with Flame Strike. So that's all he's going to do. He'll just attack twice with Flame Strike on Icarus. Don't forget he has that sonic weapon, so right now Icarus's armor is 0. So he'll roll, he gets a total of 1, 2, 3 total successes. He does get a fire, the AoE doesn't matter, but so that means Icarus is going to get Fire 1. That's only his second one. Let's see how many he's going to get, huh? 3 total hits. The armor doesn't do anything, but we do have 2 magic armor, so that will block 2 of these. We have to roll 1 blue die for defense, and we get a shield. We're good. Now for the second attack. 1 success there, and oh, come on. That is a total of 3 hits, area of effect, but no fire, thank you. 3 hits, we have no armor, no more shields, so we got to roll 3 blue dice for defense, and we get not a block, and not a block. So we took 2 points of damage for that hit. What do you guys say we have Ariel clean up this mess, huh? We have our Sunstrike here. This is 3 auto successes with a focus. That'll be 4 auto successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and you know what? Our Ifrit should have taken 1 less damage because he is resistant to non-arcane attacks. So he only has 3 damage out of the 5 health. Okay, but this hopefully will take care of him because this is an area of effect. We're going to roll 1 red, 3 blue. We are definitely within range 1. Let's give him a roll. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Yeah, that's going to take them both out. 8 plus the 3 is more than enough for 9. And now I do have to roll a die, and I believe it's a shield. He's going to spawn something. Let me see what I roll first. Okay, I rolled a star. Heck yeah, reincarnation for the blue one is if a shield spawn 1 demon. Don't think so, you demon cultist. We'll gain a total of 5 soul shards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That puts us all the way up to 40. Heck yeah. And we'll drop 20 coins in that spot as well as one of these tokens. Unfortunately, we're not done with fire, though. That green Ifrit will deal 1 damage of fire to Ariel, and then we'll drop a fire in his location, which will give 1 fire to Icarus. So Icarus now has 3 fire tokens. Then what we'll do to end our activation is we'll just move ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 up next to Thorgar. I do kind of feel a little bad for Icarus over there. He's all on his own now, but I feel more comfortable with him on his own than Thorgar, so I'm glad that Ariel is with Thorgar. Our final hero to activate will be Thorgar, and I'm thinking this is a quest enemy. Usually those gives us something good, so although I could start running to that other door because, you know, Steve told me to go the wrong way, I think I'm going to go ahead and check it out. So we'll flip here, we'll go here, we'll flip that token. It is a quest enemy. Let's see what it is. A strange, shimmering green light, similar to the barrier seen before, begins to shine on the ground. It traces an evocation pentagram, summoning a huge guardian demon. This may be the entity that protects and emanates the unbreakable force field encountered by the heroes. There we go. Place the red Nightwalker. Oh, that red Nightwalker, I have nightmares about you. In the quest enemy shadow tokens area and place the magic key token on its enemy card. When the red Nightwalker dies, place the magic key token in its area, then remove the red Nightwalker from the quest. Any hero may pick up or drop the magic key token as a free action. Remove the quest shadow token from the quest. Bring it on, my friend. We remember this guy. He is no fun. 4 blue dice for defense, 2 armor. Can we get Thorgar to do any sort of damage to him? I don't know, but we're going to move into that space, and we're going to attack him. At least this time, he does not have line of sight to Ariel, so we don't have to worry about him trying to activate and attack Ariel. He will attack Thorgar that's in his space. And that's all because I believe that it's hitting that wall right there. I mean, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's hitting that wall because I see a black line up to this spot. We have our 4 auto successes, 1 for focusing. Don't forget all but arcane attacks are -1, but this is an arcane attack. So we'll roll this up. Oh, that's pretty dang good. I'm not going to reroll anything. That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get a critical. Come on, be something good, like stun him or something. Come on. Let's see what we get. We get a KO, which is useless. You can't KO a flying creature. So I'm assuming that just gets discarded. Bummer. But at least with this hit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 total hits. Now he does have 2 armor, so I'm going to get rid of 2 of these. That puts us down to 5. He can roll 4 blue dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a star. 1 star can count as a shield. So let's see. He gets 1, 2. Wow. Man. So we hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, but then he blocks 4 of them. So he took 1 out of the 14 damage. That hurt a little bit. Well, that attack was hardly effective. We must have just glanced our hammer off of him. We're going to throw our blessed hammers at him. So we have 1 auto success, rolling 1 red and 1 blue. And that gives us 1, 2, 3 total successes. I'm going to use my Divine Blessing to reroll this one. And we get another one. The star is not useful. But we hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. He has 2 armor, so he'll block those 2. And then he'll roll 2 dice for defense. And he gets 1 defense. So we at least did another point of damage. Yay! He only has 12 health left. We'll then go ahead and draw our encounter card. And we have, are you serious? Dark Tranquility. Activate no enemies. Yes. Okay, so that's all we need to do here. I, of course, do have to shuffle this back into here, and now our Activate 3 enemies is in here. We'll move to the event phase, and we have Glacial Winds. Oh, that sounds terrible. Until the next event phase, heroes have their movement reduced by 1. Yeah, Icarus is not even going to get close to them. His movement's only going to be 2. And we have to spawn 2 enemies in that shield location, because there's 3 of us. The final enemy in our enemy deck is the Nightwalker. Okay, that will go to Ariel. And then I've shuffled up our entire enemy deck again, and we have a green Ifrit, and that will be controlled by Icarus. We'll move to that time phase. First thing is Ariel will take 1 point of damage. Icarus here will heal by 1, but then take 3 damage from all that fire, but then all that fire will go away. Then we will have his cleave tick down to 1, and he has his accurate strike ready, and he'll gain his magic shields back. And I think, oh, we have to lose this 1 shield. I think I forgot to pull it off last time. All right, we're ready for the next round.